My mom was crying. Not the quiet kind of crying, the kind where your whole body shakes, the kind that makes a room feel smaller, colder. And my dad, he was lying in a hospital bed, face swollen, nose broken, barely conscious. No one knew who did it. No one could prove anything. But a few days later, the man responsible walked up to my mom, smiled, and basically said, "Yeah, I did it, and I'll do worse next time." That's when my uncle got involved. And what he did next, let's just say that man didn't walk free for long. If you've ever felt powerless, if you've ever wanted justice but didn't know how to get it, then you're going to love this story. Hit like, subscribe, and get ready, because this is one of the most cold, calculated, and satisfying revenge stories you'll hear today. I was too young to fully understand what was happening at the time, but I remember pieces, flashes, my mom's red, puffy eyes, my dad's bandaged face, the tension in the house, like everyone was holding their breath. My parents had me young. Not reckless young, but just at that stage where life still feels like it's just beginning. They met in college, fell in love, had me. And because they were juggling studies, work, and, well, me, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. We all lived close, same area, same routines. It was a tight-knit family. Until that night. My parents went out to a bar. Nothing unusual. Just a night to breathe, to feel normal again. Music was loud, lights were dim, people were laughing. And then he showed up. A drunk guy. The kind who thinks alcohol turns him into someone important. He got too close to my mom. Too comfortable. His hand brushed against her. Then again, longer this time. My mom told him to stop. Firmly. Clearly. But he just smiled, like it was a joke, like she was the joke. That's when my dad stepped in. Not aggressively, not violently, just enough to put distance between them. Enough to say, "That's my wife, back off." The guy backed down. For a moment. And like most crowded bars, the chaos swallowed the moment. Music kept playing, people kept dancing. It felt like it was over. It wasn't. About 30 minutes later, out of nowhere, crack, an empty glass pitcher slammed into my dad's face. Hard. So hard, he dropped instantly. Blood everywhere. People screamed. Music kept playing. No one saw who did it. Or maybe no one could see. Darkness, movement, confusion. The perfect cover. My dad was rushed to the hospital. Broken nose, severe concussion, and worst of all, no memory of what happened. The police were called, reports filed, but it went nowhere. No witnesses, no names, no evidence. Just silence and anger and fear. Then, a few days later, something worse happened. My mom was on campus, trying to act normal, trying to push through, and then he walked up to her, calm, smug, relaxed, like nothing had happened. He leaned in slightly and said something along the lines of, "Your boyfriend should learn some manners." My mom froze, her heart dropped, and then he kept going. That little touch didn't hurt anyone, and next time, I might do more. Then he smiled and walked away, just like that. No fear, no consequences. That's when everything broke. My mom came home shaking, crying, terrified to even leave the house again. My dad, he was furious, but also helpless. Imagine knowing who hurt your family, but not being able to do anything about it. No proof, no case. Just rage with nowhere to go. The whole family felt it. Tension filled every room. No one had answers. Until my uncle heard what happened. My mom's brother. a private investigator, and not the movie kind, the real kind, patient, calculating, obsessive. The moment he heard someone had threatened his little sister, he didn't hesitate. He came home immediately. And when he arrived, he didn't shout, he didn't rage, he just listened. Every detail, every word. Then he said something simple. "All right, I'll handle it." First step, identify the target. My mom pointed the guy out from a distance on campus. It took days, but eventually, there he was, laughing with friends, like nothing had happened. That's when my uncle started watching, not stalking recklessly, but methodically, carefully. He mapped his routine, his habits, his weaknesses. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into a pattern. Then came the genius move. My uncle approached him at a bar, same kind of environment where it all started. And he didn't confront him. No, he blended in, played a role, a guy who drinks too much, talks too much, a guy who lives on the edge, exactly the kind of person that trash like him trusts. Slowly, they became friends, drinking buddies, the kind where secrets slip out between shots. Every night, my uncle listened, observed, encouraged him to talk. And oh, he talked about drugs, about theft, about things he'd done that would make most people sick. My uncle gathered everything, every detail, every pattern. He could have reported him right there, gotten him arrested for multiple crimes. But that wasn't enough, because this wasn't just about crime. This was personal. My uncle didn't want him locked up for small stuff. He wanted him to pay for what he did to my family. So he waited for the right moment. And then one night, he made it happen. They were drinking, heavily, shot after shot. My uncle kept pushing, encouraging, until the guy was completely wasted, sloppy, loud, careless. They ended up in a motel room. That's where everything changed. Hidden camera, rolling. My uncle played along, talking about crimes, making things up, trying to get him to open up. And then it happened. The guy started bragging about everything, including, "Yeah, I smashed this dude in the face with a pitcher once over some chick who wouldn't loosen up." He laughed, actually laughed, like it was funny, like it meant nothing. That was it. That was the moment. Now here's the twist. Recording someone secretly? Illegal. Even my uncle knew that. But he also knew something else. Video evidence, under certain conditions, could still be used. So the next day, he did something no one expected. He turned himself in, walked into the police station, handed over everything, and admitted what he did. What followed was a long process, investigations, court hearings, tension. But this time, there was evidence, clear, undeniable, and when it all came together, the truth finally had a voice. The verdict? 6 years in prison for assault, for harassment, for everything he thought he got away with. And on top of that, he had to pay damages to my parents. That smug smile? Gone. That confidence? Shattered. And my uncle? He got fined. About $2,000 for the recording. You know what he said? "Best money I ever spent." Some people think justice always comes through the system, but sometimes it takes someone willing to go further, to fight smarter, to refuse to let evil walk away smiling. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about revenge. It's about making sure people like that don't get to do it again. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, was my uncle justified or did he go too far? And of course, subscribe for more stories where karma doesn't just knock, it kicks the door down.